Hello, thank you for joining me. Looking and feeling a little bit windswept as I found, not sure if you call it a nook or a cranny, a little place to sit at Little Morton Hall that I've just been looking around. A little nook sheltered from the wind. I can still hear it rustling. I hear the ducks quacking on the moat. It's actually rather pleasant. I just wish I had a cup of coffee with me. But going round the hall, I was thinking about the differences between men and women and the differences between their roles and their attitudes, and thinking what a long way we've come. But there are exceptions to the rule, and as ever my mind went rambling. If you've been following me for long, you know that that's what happens very often. Even the duck's laughing at that. I met a guy many years ago, and he liked hot air balloons. I like hot air balloons, but I've been in one once, really enjoyed it, would love to do it again, but it's just never happened. He hadn't been in one, didn't want to go in one. He liked watching them. So we went over to Llangollen, where there was a balloon fest happening, and we watched them up and begin their journey. And he said, right, I'm going to track them to wherever they're going to land. So I said, well, if you're driving, do you want me to do that? Oh, well, it involves map work. Yeah? Your point is, well, can you read maps? Yes. I said, have you got a road map? Yes, he had. And we had an OS map as well, so job was a good one. So I said, right, you just focus on driving. I will tell you which way to go, and please don't choose your own way. Go the way that I say. Give him his due, he did. And he kept saying, I'm sure we're going the wrong way here. I said, just go with the flow. And do you know, well, I think you probably know now, that what happened was that as the balloon was descending to land, we were in the road alongside it. Yes! Woman power, that was. Give him his due, he did say, oh, right, well done. So I'm not sure whether that was said sarcastically or what, but no reason why I shouldn't be able to do that. It didn't take muscular strength. It took a bit of coordination, a bit of brain power. Yeah, I got those. So I, as a woman, I, as a mere human being, was perfectly capable of doing that. And shortly afterwards, I stopped seeing this guy because it was happening too often that I was this person who wasn't capable of doing things. And it wasn't that it was being done in a nurturing, caring way. It was much more in a put-down way. And I wasn't having any of that. So whenever I see those hot air balloons going over, I think back to that time. And also back to the time of my ride, which was amazing. And I just kept thinking, God, it's flipping hot on your head. No surprise there. But I was also amazed at how clearly sounds of sheep baaing and cows mooing and voices, they drifted up. I presume quacks would too. They drifted up, and you could hear them in the hot air balloon. But apart from that, it was peaceful, quiet, if quite hot on the head. And it was rather nice that during our trip, there was a young couple in the basket, and he got down on one knee and asked him to marry her. Ah, there is romance around still. Well, there was then. It's about 30 years ago now. But I still remember it very clearly as being a lovely little happening. And I sincerely hope that they are still happily married. So thank you for joining me in my nook or my cranny with the old Tudor beams and the not so old gazebo surrounding me. Thank you. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.